In the busy city of Lagos, there was a happy family with 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. The girls were named Ada, Ife, and Neka. The boy, who was the youngest, was called Chinedu. Chinedu was a kind and gentle boy. Everyone loved him, especially his 3 sisters. But as they all grew older, Chinedu met a girl named Amaka. Amaka was beautiful, kind, and smart. Chinedu fell in love with her, and soon he decided to marry her. The entire family and the town of Lagos gathered to celebrate their union. It was a beautiful ceremony that everyone would remember. One sunny Saturday, the family prepared for Chinedu and Amaka's wedding. Ada, Ife, and Neka were not happy about it. They were jealous because they thought Amaka would take their brother away from them. They didn't want to share Chinedu's love with anyone else. On the wedding day, Ada, Ife, and Neka decided to ruin Amaka's special day. They whispered mean things about her dress, saying it was ugly and too simple. They told everyone at the wedding that Amaka was not good enough for their brother. Some guests started to believe them and began whispering too. When it was time for Amaka to walk down the aisle, Neka secretly stepped on her veil, making her trip and almost fall. Ife spilled juice on Amaka's dress, pretending it was an accident. Ada told the band to play the wrong song during the couple's first dance. Amaka was very sad. She tried to stay strong for Chinedu, but the day was not as she had dreamed. She felt embarrassed and hurt. Chinedu noticed something was wrong and tried to comfort her, but his sister's actions had already spoiled many moments of their special day. Amaka didn't understand why Chinedu's sisters were so mean to her. She thought they would become her new sisters too, and they would all be a happy family. Little did she know, the sisters were afraid of losing their brother's love. Chinedu saw the sadness in Amaka's eyes. He loved his sisters, but he couldn't let them ruin this special day. He decided to talk to them after the wedding. For now, he just wanted to make Amaka smile again. During the wedding reception, Chinedu took Amaka's hand and led her to the garden outside the hall. The garden was filled with colorful flowers and twinkling lights. Chinedu knelt down and gently wiped away Amaka's tears. "I'm so sorry, Amaka," he said softly. "I don't know why my sisters are acting this way, but I promise I'll make it right. I just want us to be happy, Chinedu," she said. "I thought your sisters would be happy for us too." Back inside, Ada, Ife, and Neka watched as Chinedu and Amaka returned to the reception. They saw how much their brother cared for Amaka, and a small part of them felt guilty. But their jealousy was still stronger. They didn't want to lose Chinedu's attention. When it was time to cut the wedding cake, Ife had another idea. She whispered to Neka, "Let's switch the cake knife with a dull one so it's hard for them to cut the cake. It will be funny." Neka giggled and nodded. They quickly switched the knives when no one was looking, but when Chinedu and Amaka tried to cut the cake, the dull knife made it difficult. The guests started whispering again, and Amaka's face turned red with embarrassment. Chinedu knew something was wrong. He glanced at his sisters and saw them laughing. He felt anger rise inside him, but he didn't want to cause a scene at the wedding. Instead, he whispered to Amaka, "Let's just enjoy our day, no matter what. We'll deal with this later." Amaka agreed and tried to focus on the happy moments. They shared their first dance, and Chinedu sang a sweet song for her. For a while, they forgot about the troubles caused by his sisters. As the night went on, Chinedu's mother, Mom Nkechi, noticed the tension. She had been busy with the guests and hadn't seen everything that happened. When she found out, she was very upset. She loved Amaka and wanted her to feel welcome in the family. Mom Nkechi decided to talk to her daughters. She gathered them in a quiet corner and said, "Ada, Ife, Neka, what you are doing is wrong. Amaka is now part of our family. Why are you treating her this way? The sisters looked down, feeling a bit ashamed but still stubborn. Ada spoke up, we just don't want to lose Chinedu, Mama. He's our brother. Mom and Kechi sighed. You are not losing Chinedu. You are gaining a sister. If you continue this behavior, you will hurt your brother and make our family unhappy. Think about what you are doing. The sisters were silent, thinking about their mother's words. They didn't want to admit it, but they knew she was right. Still, the jealousy in their hearts was strong. The wedding continued, but the atmosphere remained tense. Chinedu did his best to keep Amaka smiling, while Mom and Kechi watched her daughters closely. She hoped they would realize their mistake before it was too late. Various genders and ages, various face shapes, various skin tones, various hair types and colors, Nigerian, various eye colors, various traditional and formal outfits. As the night drew to a close, Chinedu and Amaka prepared to leave for their honeymoon. They stood by the entrance, thanking guests for coming. Ada, Ife, and Neka watched from a distance, feeling conflicted. They saw how happy their brother was with Amaka and started to understand the harm they had caused. As Amaka and Chinedu drove away, Ada, Ife, and Neka promised each other to mend their relationship with their brother and his new wife. Before Chinedu and Amaka left, Mom and Kechi called her daughters over. It's time to apologize, she said firmly. You owe it to Chinedu and Amaka. The sisters hesitated but finally agreed. They approached Chinedu and Amaka, who looked at them with surprise. Ada spoke first. We are sorry for ruining your special day, Amaka. We were jealous and afraid of losing our brother. Ife continued, we didn't mean to hurt you. We see now that Chinedu loves you very much, and we should have welcomed you into our family. Neka added, can you forgive us? We want to start over and be friends. Amaka looked at Chinedu, who nodded encouragingly. She took a deep breath and said, I forgive you. I want us to be a happy family too. Chinedu smiled and hugged his sisters. Thank you for apologizing. It means a lot to me and Amaka. The sisters felt a weight lift off their shoulders. They hugged Amaka, promising to make it up to her. As Chinedu and Amaka left for their honeymoon, the sisters waved goodbye, feeling hopeful for the future. Back at home, Mom and Kechi gathered her daughters and said, remember, jealousy and fear can cause great harm. But admitting your mistakes and asking for forgiveness can heal wounds and strengthen family bonds. The sisters nodded, understanding the lesson. They realized that love grows when shared and that family is about supporting and accepting each other. And so, Chinedu and Amaka began their married life, with Chinedu's sisters determined to be better family members. They learned that love, kindness, and forgiveness are the true foundations of a happy family.